Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Ran Ati Prakaso and I'm with my friend.
Fajri Nurfianto.
In here uh, we will explain about motor DC with using a push button. For the first, we use to push button when the push button one is turned on. The push power on the motor DC will turn on. And then for the push button 2 will on condition high, the motor DC will turn for clockwise. Okay, we go to the Proteus.
The time we present a 12-volt DC motor speed control simulation takes using one pass, one push button power and one push button clockwise or counterclockwise based on the Arduino Uno microcontroller, Proteus software, and Arduino IDE. The component we use consists of Arduino Uno, two push button, resistor, two transistor, two pole relay, battery, DC motor, and blue LED. The first step begins by adding Arduino Uno components into the Proteus simulation. Next connects the push button, connects to the power, resistor, and grounding to the input pin. The Arduino output pin is connect to a resistor, which is then connect to transistor, which function as a connector or breaker, and to pole relay with a 5-volt setting as a safety measure because the voltage from the battery exceed the Arduino voltage capacity. After that, the two DC motor pins are connected to different relay output poles, where the output from the two poles is then routed to grounding. The positive pin of the battery is connected to the input pole of the relay and transistor, while the outer pin connected to grounding. After Proteus device is assembled, the next step is to create a program using Arduino IDE software, which will be transferred to the Arduino Uno, the Proteus simulation.
Okay, in here we have about the code, the program of motor DC and push button. For the first, we define output and input we use. In here, we define the pin 1, pin 2 as a output. And then for the saklar 1, saklar 2 is a input. And then for the void loop, we use if saklar 1 in condition low and saklar 2 in condition low, digital red pin in pin 1 is on condition low and pin 2 is on condition low. If else if for the saklar 1 is on condition high and the saklar 2 on condition low, we define the pin 1 is on condition low and then for the pin 2 is on condition high. And then else if digital saklar 1 is on condition high and saklar 2 is on condition high, we initiate the pin 1 is on condition high and then pin 2 on condition low. For the next, if Sakar 1 on condition low and Sakar 2 on condition high, we initiate that pin 1 in condition low and then pin 2 on condition low. Okay, we verify the program and then we input this to the Arduino Uno. Then okay, and the next we simulated it. Nah, when the push button on condition high, the motor DC will turn around for the clockwise. This condition is in condition of high, the motor DC. And then for the saklar push button 2 on condition high, the motor DC will turn around for the clockwise. And then for the push button on condition low, the motor DC will turn around counterclockwise. Okay, we waiting in. If the push button 2 in condition low, the motor DC will in the condition low. Motor DC will turn around for the counterclockwise. Okay, we waiting. Nah, in here the motor DC is turned around for the counterclockwise. And then for when the push button 1 in condition low, nah, the power supply for this Arduino Uno will not distributed. Nah, if the push button low in condition low, this push button 2 will cannot be used. Nah, if we push it, that cannot be to interrupt the motor CC. And then uh, uh, motor CC will stop.
Okay, maybe that's enough from me. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Thank you.